நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது உங்கள் RSKV யூடியூப் சேனல்.
Income Tax Inspectors Exam 2020 Paper 4 Office Procedure. Question 1. For the purpose of witness, the following persons can be selected by the authorized officer. A neighbor who have a good reputation. Question 2. During the course of search and seizure operation as per section 132 of the Income Tax Act, in the case of assessee who did not file wealth tax return, the authorized officer can allow the following quantum of jewelry to a married man: 100 gram of gold jewelry and ornaments. Question 3. As per the CBDT instructions, wide file number 414/69/2004, IT bracket invoice 1 dated 17/9/2004, the final appraisal report should be submitted by the AD or DTIT bracket INV to the assessing officer by following time frame within 2 months from the date of execution of search warrant. Question 4. As per the CBDT circular number 3/2018 dated 11/7/2018 for determining the monetary limit tax effect for filing appeal, the tax effect is computed as under. Tax effect shall be inclusive of only surcharge and cess. Question 5. As per the CBDT circular number 17/2019 dated 8/8/2019, the appeal before the High Court can be filed against the composite order passed by the ITAT for more than one assessment years, where common issues involved in the following circumstances. Appeal can be filed only in respect of such assessment year or years in which the tax effect in respect of the disputed issues exceeds the monetary limit prescribed. Question 6. The following orders passed by various income tax authorities are applicable before the tax authorities are appealable before the LD.CIT bracket A. Answer 1. Order made under section 2001. Second, order passed under section 163 treating the assessee as an agent of non-resident. Third, giving effect order passed by the assessing officer against the revision order passed by the PCIT or CIT. These three are correct. Question 7. The following are the powers of Commissioner Appeals as per section 251 of the Income Tax Act. Power to confirm, cancel and to make variation to reduce or enhance the penalty order. Power to confirm, reduce, enhance and annul the order of assessment. Both the statements are correct. Question 8. As per the CBDT instruction number 7/2017 dated 21/7/2017, if the audit objection is accepted by the PCIT or CIT, the said audit objection should be dealt as under. Remedial action should be initiated within 3 months of receipt of LAR and necessary orders should be passed within 6 months thereafter. Question 9. As per the CBDT instruction number 7/2017 dated 21/7/2017, if the revenue audit objection is not accepted by the PCIT or CIT, but there is no response from the CAG against the reply of the PCIT or CIT, after the lapse of 2 months, such cases must be escalated to interdepartmental meeting with Director General of Audit. Question 10. During the period under suspension, leave travel concession can be availed by the family of the government servant independently. Question 11. As per the definition of family under CCS bracket LTC rules 1983, who cannot form part of the family of a government servant under any circumstances? Answer: divorced son. Question 12. One of the conditions prescribed for availing LTC to hometown by the employee appointed on contract basis is that the prescribed administrative authority shall certify that the employee concerned is likely to continue in the service for a period of at least 2 years from the date of appointment. Question 13. Under which of the following circumstances a government servant can avail home travel concession HTC every year? Whose family lives away from him at his hometown can avail every year HTC in lieu of all concession under the LTC scheme. Question 14. The rates of HRA for Z class cities will not be less than rupees 1800. Question 15. A government servant who has been transferred to a new station can retain his government accommodation at old station for how many months? 8 months. Question 16. The HRA drawn by the government servant who accepts allotment of the government accommodation shall be stopped from the date of occupation on 8th day of allotment, whichever is earlier. Question 17. A government servant who avails child care leave can be granted HRA for how many days without the prescribed certificate? 180 days. Question 18. Which of the following is true? The reimbursement of children education allowance and hostel subsidy shall have no nexus with the performance of child in his class. Question 19. The claim of CEA shall not be admissible during which period? The period which is treated as dies non. Question 20. What is the minimum age prescribed for any children of a government servant to avail children education allowance? No minimum age limit is prescribed. Question 21. The following is not a right of the delinquent official charge sheeted with major penalty. Appeal against the charge sheet. Question 22. A government servant shall not use any intoxicating drink or drug to excess as per rule dash of CCS Conduct Rules 1964 22D. Question 23. As per CCS Conduct Rules 1964, permission or sanction is not necessary to participate in sports activities as an amateur. Question 24. Rule dash of CCS Conduct Rules 1964 provides that a government servant shall not be a member of any political party. 5.1. Question 25. Under which of the following conditions should a government servant report to the authority while entering into a transaction of a movable property? If the value of the property exceeds 2 months' basic pay. Question 26. Can a senior officer approach his subordinate for giving surety for loans taken by him, not to approach the subordinate to stand surety for him? Question 27. What is the maximum period of suspension that can be extended at a time after review of the competent authority? 180 days. Question 28. What is the ceiling limit for the complete denture in respect of CSMA rules beneficiaries? Rupees 2000. When a government employee falls ill, the authorized medical attendant is determined with reference to the place at which he fall ill. Question 30. When a day cannot be marked as dies non, when the official becomes late, no matter he works throughout the day. Question 31. As per Rule 9 of CCS Conduct Rules 1964, government employee can, in bona fide discharge of his official duties, publish a book or participate in an electronic media after just seeking previous approval of the government. Question 32. What is the provision in respect of marriage of a government servant with a foreign national? Government servant can marry but needs no intimate to the government. Question 33. Which of the following is true in respect of disciplinary proceedings in case of transfer of government servant from disciplinary authority A to disciplinary authority B in the same service? Disciplinary authority B can carry inquiry proceedings at the point where the transfer of the accused officer are effected. Question 34. If in any income tax assessment, income of X is included in the total income of Y and subsequently as a result of any appellate proceedings, some refund arises out of such income, who can claim that refund? Y only. Question 35. In CAP1 report, which of the following is not included for determining demand difficult to recover? Assessee is non-cooperative. Question 36. Which of the following is the part of revenue budget estimate? Corporation tax and income tax. Question 37. Valid service can be presumed when notice is returned with which remarks? Refused. Question 38. In the service of notice by registered post and acknowledgement due RPAD, which of the following is not deemed as valid service of notice? The postal department delivers at the wrong address. Question 39. After dissolution of the firm or other association of persons, notices under the IT Act can be served on any of the persons who was a partner, not a minor, of the firm or member of the association immediately before dissolution. Question 40. Which is the first register which the additional CIT or JCIT calls for scrutiny on inspection? Current demand and collection register. Question 41. Which of the following statements with reference to the validity of notices are correct? Notice served and on assessee's husband and assessees participating in proceedings. Notices dispatched by registered post either not received back or received back with endorsement refused. Receipt of notice by employee who endorsed his acknowledgement under the seal of the firm. These three statements are correct. Question 42. Notice of discontinuance of business under section 176 has to be given to the assessing officer by the assessee within how many days? 15 days. Tenure post means a permanent post which an individual government servant may not hold for more than a limited period. Question 44. Joining time may be combined with vacation or leave of any kind or duration except casual leave. Which of the following statements are true? Service of notice is effected when the letter is delivered in the ordinary course by post or with registered AD or through speed post. If notice comes back with the postal remark refused, it will still have the effect of valid service. Both the statements are correct. Question 46. Which of the following statement is false? In case personal service is affected by serving copy of the notice on the assessee or his empowered agent, the signature of the recipient on the original notice is not needed. This statement is false. Subsistence allowance is monthly grant made to a government servant who is not in receipt of pay or leave salary. Mr. X is a question 48. Mr. X is a permanent government servant, has been transferred from station A to station B. The distance between the two stations is 1490 kilometers. State the date which the official should join his new post if he was relieved on the afternoon of 3rd December 2022, forenoon of 16/12/2022. Question 14. Major audit objections for the purpose of revenue audit is the one where the revenue effect is rupees 2 lakhs or more for the purpose of corporation tax and income tax. Question 50. In DNCR register maintained in an assessing officer's office, which of the following columns are not there? Additional taxes under section 143/1. Question 51. In survey register, which of the following columns are not there? Reporting of the survey case. Question 52. The interest on house building advance is calculated on the principle of reducing balance or simple interest. Both are correct. Question 53. No government servant shall be granted extension in service beyond the age of retirement of 60 years, not exceeding 3 months in public interest. Question 54. Department may sanction the grant of an advance to a government pleader in connection with law suits to which the government is party upon the maximum limit of rupees 25,000. Question 55. Which of the following would not be considered as duty? Actual number of days to attend the departmental examination not more than twice in a service career. Question 56. As per scrutiny guidelines, cases in respect of which specific information pointing out tax evasion for the relevant year is given by any law enforcement, intelligence, regulatory authority, or agency. However, before selecting a return for scrutiny under this criteria, assessing officers should take prior administrative approval from jurisdictional dash concern. pr.cit. Question 57. The parameters for manual selection of return, the complete scrutiny during financial year 2022-23 are as under. Rupees 10 crore. As question 58, as per the CBDT circular number 17/2019 dated 8/8/2019, monetary limit tax effect for filing appeal before the ITAT is rupees 50 lakhs. Question 59. A SLP2 be filled before the Honorable Supreme Court SC if the HC refused to certify that it is not a fit case for filing appeal before SC as per Article 136 of Constitution of India. Question 60. Which of the following is not a major penalty? A. Compulsory retirement. B. Removal from service, which shall not be a disqualification for future employment under the government. C. Removal from salary service, which shall ordinarily be disqualification for future employment under the government. Answer D. None of the above. Question 61. Which of the following statement is true? A. Maternity leave can be combined with leave of any kind. This statement is true. Question 62. How many months after delivery of child a male government servant can avail 15 days of paternity leave? 6 months. Question 63. How many months before the date of subscriber superannuation the amount standing to his credit in GPF can be withdrawn without linking by any purpose? 24 months. Question 64. A government employee dies after 8 years in service. What would be the death gratuity to be given to his family? 12 times of monthly emoluments. Question 65. Which of these is true in respect of revision of pension after the final authorization? Pension can be revised downwards only if there is a clerical error. Question 66. What is the limit on commutation of pension? Not exceeding 40% of monthly pension. Question 67. Ordinarily, family pension is paid at what percentage of the pay last drawn by the government servant at time of his or her retirement of death? 30%. Question 68. What is the extent of neutralization of relief granted to pensioners? 100% neutralization of relief. Question 69. A government employee whose headquarters place of posting is also his or hometown, then such employee can avail HTC after declaring any other station as hometown only for HTC purposes. Cannot avail HTC till headquarters place of posting and hometown is same. Question 70. Maximum number of days a government servant may avail as leave preparatory to retirement will be 300 days subject to availability of EL under the HPL. Question 71. Where a government servant with departmental judicial proceedings pending against them retires, then following retirement, benefits are admissible to such persons. Provisional pension and leave encashment. Question 72. CCS pension rules 1972 regulates grant of pension, family pension and gratuity. Question 73. The payment of GPF can be made to nominated persons of a government servant whose whereabouts are unknown. This is a bonus question, so no answer marked. Answers given are A. After a period of 1 year from disappearance, B. After a period of 7 years from disappearance, C. After a period of 3 years from disappearance, D. After the period of 2 years from disappearance. But answer not given as it is a bonus question. Question 74. For a Group B officer concerned, Principal CIT or CIT is empowered to impose all penalties. Question 75. The inquiry report submitted by an inquiry officer may be partly accepted by the disciplinary authority and he may also seek further inquiries on issues not accepted. Question 76. Head of office is required to verify the cash balance in the cash book and record a signed and dated certificate to that effect at the end of each month. Question 77. A bill register is the below mentioned form showing all types of bills that have been prepared on day-to-day basis has to be maintained by all head of office who are authorized to draw money on bills signed by them. What is the correct form? Form GAR 9. Question 78. Under what rule of central government, account receipts and payments, rules 1983, the last pay certificate in the event of transfer, deputation or foreign service is issued? Rule 81. Question 79. General instructions relating to countersigned contingencies are mentioned in the central government account receipts and payments rules 1983. What is the rule? Rule 16. Question 80. As per Rule 109 of Central Government Account Receipts and Payments Rules 1983, necessary instructions have been given and accordingly sub-vouchers of the contingent bill may be destroyed after a lapse of 3 years. Question 81. Head of office can delegate his certain duties gives in Rule 13 of Central Government Account Receipts and Payments Rules 1983. to a subordinate gazetted officer only. Question 82. Which of the below is not a type of contingent charge as per Rule 98 of Central Government Account Receipts and Payments Rules 1983? Periodical contingencies. Question 83. Payment of rewards made to informers require disclosure of their names in the contingent register. Not desirable. Question 84. The general financial rules envisage that adequate scrutiny security is obtained from the cashier. Question 85. As per Central Government Accounts, Receipts and Payments Rules 1983, pay bill register is maintained in the form prescribed in GAR 17. Question 86. The authority for writing off the tax arrears is derived from General Financial Rules. Question 87. Penalty for failure to furnish, return, comply with notice and concealment of assets, etc. is contained in Section Dash of Wealth Tax Act 1957, Section 18 bar 1. Question 88. Under ad hoc procedure, demand can be written off up to rupees 5,000. Question 89. What is the time limit for passing penalty under Section 271D or 271E? Within 6 months from the end of the month when the penalty notice was issued by the junior, the additional CIT. Question 90. As per the provision of Section 153 bar 5 of the Act, where an effect to an order under Section 250 bar 254, 260 or 262 is to be given by the assessing officer wholly or partly, otherwise than by making a fresh assessment or reassessment, such effect shall be given within a period of 3 months from the end of the month in which such order is received by the principal CCIT or CCIT, principal CIT or CIT. Question 91. As per provisions of Section 155 bar 14A, applicable from the April 1st, 2018, time limit for amending assessment order or intimation or deemed intimation so as to give foreign tax credit under Section 90 bar 90A or 91. Earlier it was not given because the quantum of foreign tax was disputed, is within 6 months from the end of the month in which dispute is settled. Question 92. An order of assessment on a partner of the firm in consequence of an assessment made on the firm under Section 147 of the Act can be passed inserted by the Finance Act 2016 with effect from 1/6/2016 within 12 months from the end of the month in which the assessment order in case of firm is passed. Question 93. In case of adjustment to arm's length price, in case of transfer pricing cases, the time limit prescribed for the AO for passing the final assessment order is governed by the provision of Section 144C bar 4 of the Act. Question 94. What is the time limit for issuing notice under Section 148 for assessment or reassessment, recomputation pursuant to any finding or direction in an order passed by court in any proceedings under any law? There is no limit. Question 95. As per the provision Section 155 bar 16 of the Act, amending order of assessment so as to compute capital gain on compulsory acquisition, etc., by taking the full value of consideration to the compensation or consideration as reduced by any court or tribunal or any other authority can be done within 4 years from the end of the year in which order reducing compensation was passed. Question 96. As per the provisions of Section 133A but 2A of the 2A of the Income Tax Act, the survey can be conducted for the following purposes. Survey for TDS, TCS compliance. Question 97. As per the provision of Section 133A bar 3 of the Income Tax Act, the impounded documents during the survey can be retained by the AO without approval of CCIT or PCIT for 15 days excluding the holidays. Question 98. As per the CBDT instruction dated 13/9/2014, PDIT invoice bracket INB concerned having the territorial jurisdictions to be intimated compulsorily in examine the facts for taking recourse to section 132 bar 1 of the act if the cash or other valuables found equal to or exceeding rupees 15 lakhs in 8 metro charges Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Chennai and Delhi. Question 99. As per the CBDT instruction dated 9/8/2017, the final survey report should be submitted by the assessing officer to the PCIT by following time frame within 60 days from the date of completion of survey. Question 100. For the purpose of search and seizure under the Income Tax Act, the authorized officer should call witness of two or more respectable inhabitants of the locality in which the building or place to be searched is situated as per the Rules 112 bar 6 of the Income Tax Rule.